Welcome to Gentle Chair Yoga and week 5 of the Chakra Yoga series. Week 5 means chakra number 5, the throat chakra, located right at the base of the throat, kind of where that notch is in your collarbones. And the Sanskrit word is Vishuddha when we refer to the throat chakra. Loosely translated, Vishuddha means purification. And I want you to think in terms of communication, of course, when you think about the throat. Communicating well in such a way that you are understood. And of course, with communication, it's not just about speaking and contributing vocally to a conversation, but it's also about listening to the other half so that you know what you're contributing relates to everyone participating within that communication. So if you have excessive energy in Vishuddha, you might talk too much or speak really loudly or even interrupt people, right? That's that listening part, not realizing or waiting for your turn. If you are deficient in Vishuddha energy, throat chakra, you might be really shy and very soft-spoken. When your energy is balanced, Vishuddha energy is balanced, you are able to speak truthfully, speak kindly, you're able to listen, and also aware of when it's necessary to speak, when you must speak, and at the same time identifying when it's necessary to be quiet and to not speak, perhaps just to listen or to bathe in silence. Now, internally, Vishuddha has to do with listening to your body, listening to what your heart wants, kind of tuning into the quiet drum of your heartbeat, feeling your sense of vitality, hearing the subtleness of your breath, perhaps even the gentle murmur of your thoughts, but listening even more deeply than that so that you can connect to a deeper truth within you and know what you want, know who you are. So let's go about balancing Vishuddha energy. Sitting tall, feet comfortably placed on the floor, shoulders leaning back into the support of the chair back. Hands on your thighs, palms up, palms down, doesn't matter which. Just close your eyes if you feel okay with that. If not, you can just let your eyelids feel heavy and just slowly bring your gaze down to the floor in front of you. Bring your awareness to your breath. Now, as you take your breath in, I want you to really tune into the sensation of the movement of your breath, the little tickle at the back of your throat. Just rest your attention there for a moment, right at the throat chakra. Deepen your breath now. And as you exhale, really relax through the shoulders. Let your arms and hands become heavier. Feel the weight of your hands on your thighs. One more deep breath. Now let go of control of your breath. Become aware of your heartbeat. Feel the movement of your breath in your whole upper body. just notice the thoughts. Just let them float through, coming and going. Try not to attach to them. Just witness them. Now release your hands. Let your arms dangle at your sides for a moment. As you exhale, let your shoulders feel really heavy. Feel the weight of your arms tugging your shoulders down away from your ears. Now wiggle your fingers. Bring some movement now to the palms of your hands, your wrists, and shake your arms out. Just let your arms feel really relaxed. Just give them a jiggle. Pause. Arms dangling. Now inhale, sweep the arms up. Big round circle, lots of movement into the shoulders here. Palms come together as you exhale, hands float down, palm pressing to palm. Another breath in, sweeping the arms up. Hands come together. And exhaling. Let's do one more breath, moving your arms in coordination with the breath. Releasing the hands, open your eyes, and let's just wiggle the toes. Of course, remembering that one of the main objectives of this class is to bring movement to all of the joints. So start to move your toes in such a way you can feel the stretch into the soles of the feet and the tops of the feet. Now rotating the ankles and going the other way. And just alternating, swinging the feet to bring some movement into the knees. Just be careful not to overextend as you lift your foot up. Try not to hyperextend the knee joint. Keep it within its natural range of motion. All right, feet flat on the floor once again. Let's rotate through the shoulders. And go the other way. Vishuddha, the throat chakra. So working on opening up through the sternum. We kind of worked on that last week too with the heart chakra. Let's relax the shoulders. But now it's more into right here, rather than the heart right at the center of the sternum. It's at the top of the sternum, kind of at the notch of your collarbones, and into the throat, opening through there. So there's no blockage in your Vishuddha energy. All right, let's drop the chin to the chest. Actually, no. First, let's sit really tall. So scoot back. The taller, longer you are through the spine and the upper body, the deeper the stretch is going to be into the back of the neck here. So you can feel your shoulders resting on the back of the chair. Drop your chin down towards your chest. Just let your head feel heavy and allow your chin to fall naturally. You don't have to work at dropping the chin. Now here is where the work comes in. I want you to think about pulling your chin in towards your throat. Like just tuck it in. Oh yeah, there's that stretch. Now breathe. Try not to clench the jaw. Notice if you're clenching your jaw and deliberately part your teeth and soften. Now relax and lift your chin away from your chest. Turn your head to the right. Drop your chin down towards your right shoulder. Right hand reaches up. Place your right hand just on the back of your head where it naturally falls is perfect. Take a breath. And as you exhale, let both shoulders feel heavy. Right arm heavy as you use the weight of your right arm to deepen the stretch on the left side of your neck. Drawing your chin a little closer towards your right shoulder. Not actively pulling with your right hand, just using the weight of your arm to give you your own little assist. Adjustment. It's be careful, the left shoulder stays heavy. It doesn't slide up towards your ear. Release your right hand. Now lift your chin away from your right shoulder, so you're still looking to the right, and then turn back to center. Take a breath. Just relax the shoulders. Notice how tense you got there through the neck and shoulders. That's what we're trying to counterbalance and to stretch out. So turn to the left this time. Looking to the wall at the left, drop your chin down towards your left shoulder. Left hand reaches up, place it on the back of your head where it naturally falls, is usually the right spot. A deep breath in, and as you exhale, let both shoulders feel heavy, left arm feels heavy. Use the weight of the left arm to help you draw your chin closer towards your left shoulder. Now notice if your shoulders are sliding on the chair and you're leaning to the left. Try not to lean to the left. Stay centered on the chair so you can feel the support at the back of the shoulders equally on both sides. Such a good stretch. Now release your left hand. Lift your chin away from your left shoulder, still looking to the left, and then bring your head back to center. Chin right over top of the sternum. All right, let's come to standing. Turn this, the tall side of the chair, the back of the chair, towards you. Standing a comfortable distance away from the chair. So the chair is here for balance and stability if you need it. Feel free to grab hold of the chair anytime you need to, anytime you feel unsteady. But at the same time, I encourage you to have confidence and let go of the chair just to improve balance. You cannot improve your balance if you never let go of the chair. All right, let's inhale, sweep the arms up. And as you exhale, lean slightly to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, slightly to the left. Inhale to center. And exhale, release. Let's do that one more time. Inhaling, arms sweeping up. This time, let's go to the left first. As you exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, leaning to the right. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, release. Hands holding the seat, the back of the chair. Walk your feet back. Use long arms, coming into the downward dog position. Now at first, just relax your head, your neck, and let your head dangle. Now lift your eyes, look to the back legs of the chair. Just opening up through the throat here. Get a sense that your ears are in line with your upper arms. Now using your hands on the back of the chair for support, slowly press yourself up and walk your feet towards the chair. Okay, let's step back with the left foot. So left foot steps back. Land on the ball of your left big toe. Pivot on your left foot, drop your heels. So your left toes are pointing to the left. Soften the right knee pointing in the same direction as your toes, right under the chair. Left hand on your hip. Now look to the left. So you're looking in the same direction that your left toes are pointing in. Take a breath. And as you exhale, just soften into your right elbow. Keep your hand on the chair for support, or if you choose, you want to go deeper, bring your right hand to your right knee, and then soften, sinking in. Just feeling the long stretch on the left side of the body here, the left hip, stretch in the inner right thigh. Just looking to the left, staying broad through the front of the collarbones. Now be careful of your right shoulder. Keep your right shoulder pushing down. Use the strength in the shoulder to keep the shoulder away from your ear. Now take your left hand, place the palm of your left hand on the back of your hip. So your fingers of your left hand are pointing down towards your heels. Use your hand on the back of your hip to pull the left shoulder open, and now turn to look upwards. Look higher on the wall in front of you, or up to the ceiling slightly in front of you, or directly overhead. It all depends on your range of motion and how comfortable you feel. Remember, your body will tell you, so you need to listen to everything that your body is telling you to find out the right position for you. Good work into the hips here. Now turn your head, bring your eyes all the way back to the chair, and automatically your left hand will come with you. Pivot onto your left big toe and step forward. Right foot steps back now. Land on the ball of your right big toe, pivot on your right foot, drop your heel. Right toes pointing to the right, left toes pointing to the chair. Left knee is bent, pointing in the same direction as your toes. Right hand to your hip. Turn to look to the right, same direction your right toes are pointing in. You can use the chair for support, or you can bring your left hand to your left knee. It's up to you. Now just slowly lean into the chair, lean into your left knee. Soften through the elbow to deepen the stretch. Going slowly enough, you can feel the gradual stretch, and you know immediately when you found your sweet spot. Knowing that one of the key indicators to the appropriate depth of a pose is your breath. You need to be able to breathe. Now take your right hand, place it on the back of your right hip, so your fingers are pointing down towards your right heel. Use your hand on your hip to help you roll the right shoulder back, opening through the collarbones a little bit more. Take a breath, and as you exhale, bring your gaze upwards. You'll feel the front of the body opening even more. You decide how high up to bring your gaze. Breathe. Bring your eyes back down to the chair, just slowly, so you don't lose your balance. Your right hand comes with you automatically. Pivot onto your right big toe, step your right foot forward. Using the chair for support, take a breath in, and as you exhale, walk your way back to downward dog. Downward dog position. Keeping your ears in line with your upper arms to keep the throat open, rather than letting the head dangle here. Walk, use the chair for support, and walk your feet towards the chair, bringing yourself all the way back up. Now again, you can use the support of the chair at any time. We're just going to do a little bit of a balance here. Now inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, lean slightly to the right. Now push down with your right foot. Stay long through the whole right side of your body rather than collapsing through the right side. Bring your gaze just slightly up to the corner where the wall meets the ceiling. You can put a little softness in the elbows to keep the shoulders soft, but keep the arms as long as you can and as strong as you can. You might feel a little bit of shake there. That's good. That means you're getting stronger today. Now push down with the left foot. Feel the left side of the body lengthening over top of the right side. Stay open through the elbows, open through the shoulders. You should be able to see your arms just out of the corner of your eye. Now turn to look to the left. Look beyond your left arm and slightly up to the corner. Again, where the wall meets the ceiling. Breathe. So if you need to grab hold to the chair, grab with your right hand. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. It's really important. Now bring yourself back. Bring your eyes back to center. Then bring the upper body, shoulders, rib cage back to center. Take a breath. And as you exhale, bow forward. You can bring your hands to the back of the chair or the seat of the chair, depending on where you're at. Relax through the shoulders, relax through the lower back. Bend your knees. Bring your hands to the back of the chair. Use the support of the chair to press yourself up. All right, repeating the same sequence to the left this time. Inhale, scooping the arms up. As you exhale, put a little softness in the elbows to release tension from the shoulders, but keep the arms as long and strong as you can. Pulling the arms back so the shoulders are open and you can just see your arms out of the corner of your eyes. Bringing your gaze up to the corner where the wall meets the ceiling. Take a breath. And as you exhale, lean slightly to the left this time. Push down with the left foot to lengthen through the left side of the body rather than collapsing. Now anchor the right foot so the left side's not doing all the work and the right side of the body lengthens over top of the long left side. Reconnect to your breath. And as you exhale now, turn to look to the corner beside you, where the wall meets the ceiling. Look beyond your right arm. Keep breathing. Stay strong. Remember, if you need to grab hold to the chair for support, reach with your left hand this time. Bring your eyes back to the front of the room. Now bring the shoulders, rib cage back to center. Take a breath. And as you exhale, let's release the arms all the way down. Let's rotate through the shoulders. A little bit of movement here, just because it feels good. Let's get the energy flowing once again, right? That brought a lot of energy up here, high in the chest, right there, Vishuddha, throat chakra. That's where the energy was. Let's rotate the other way if you haven't already. All right, let's turn the chair around now, turning the seat of the chair towards you. Got one little sequence left to go. All right, let's inhale, scoop the arms up. Exhale, bowing forward. Bring your hands to the seat of the chair. Now I'm going to take a moment here just to walk my feet a little closer to the chair because I think they might be too far away. You want your wrists underneath your shoulders and in a tabletop position here. Now just lift your eyes, look over the back of the chair, really open through the throat and relax through the lower back. Now use one of the lessons from last week about pushing the heart forward by drawing the shoulder blades in towards the spine and feeling the heart open in the front of the body. So one of the reasons the throat chakra is so very important is it's the opening channel between the heart and the head. getting the heart and the head to talk to each other and to be in unison, in simpatico, so that the head wants what the heart wants. Now keep the alignment of the spine, relax the neck and let your head feel heavy. Slide your shoulder blades even closer in towards the spine, opening the heart a little bit more. And just gently turn your head from side to side. And then there's a gentle nod. And then a few circles. Change direction with the circles. All right, now eyes looking down at your hands, the spot right between your hands. Step your right foot back. So step back onto your right foot. Push all the way down onto your right heel. Bend your left knee pointing towards the chair in the same direction as your toes. Bring your hands to the front of the seat of the chair. Pushing all the way down onto your right heel. Feeling the stretch into your calf there. Now, if you can't get your right heel down, it means you're too big of a step back. So you need to step a little farther forward and slightly to the right side of your mat. If you're not feeling a stretch at all in the right calf, it means you haven't stepped far enough back. Now we're going to switch places with the right hand. So the right hand is going to go towards the left side of the chair where the left hand is. The left hand, you're going to place it on the back of your left hip, fingers pointing down towards the mat. Take a breath. And as you exhale, roll open through the left shoulder using your hand on your thigh and turn to look to the left. Feel your inner thighs squeezing towards each other. Just looking to the left here, maybe slightly higher up on the wall. Use your left hand on your hip to help you open through the left shoulder. Now give your right shoulder some attention and push into the chair from the right shoulder all the way down. So you're really open through the throat here. Really stimulating all the energies running up and down the spinal column. Take a breath. And as you exhale, we're going to release the pose, bringing the left hand to the chair and shifting the right hand back to the right side of the chair. Step your right foot forward. A breath in. And as you exhale, put a little bend in your knees and fold towards your chair. Just feel the stretch in the lower back. A couple of breaths here before we do the other side, the right side. Just be aware of all your feelings, aware of all the physical sensations, any kind of chatter going on, and just working our way through all of that. Doing the work. Use the support of the chair to press up. Stay in this half forward fold position as you step your left foot back. Left foot steps back. Now bringing your left hand to where the right hand is, placing your right hand to the back of your right hip. So check in, make sure you haven't stepped your left foot too far back or not far enough. Right knee is bent, pointing in the same direction as your right toes under the chair. Take a breath. Use your right hand to help you roll open through the right shoulder and turn to look to the right, up at the corner where the wall meets the ceiling. Left heel pushing down into the mat. Remember, if your left heel doesn't connect to the mat, it means you didn't take a far enough step back. No, you took too far of a step back. Breathe. So important. Relax the jaw, take tension away from the throat and jaw. right shoulder pulls back, left shoulder pushes down. To make lots of space between your ears and shoulders so your neck feels long and lean. Like a swan. One more breath. You can do it. With your next breath out, don't rush it. Wait for your breath. Release the twist. Right hand coming to the chair. Feel your whole body unfolding, untwisting. And step your left foot forward. Shift your weight out of your hands into your feet and sweep up. All the way up as you take a big breath in and exhale. All right, we're going to come back to sitting, but first I want to show you Vishuddha Mudra. So Vishuddha Mudra is when you take your thumbs and you just touch them to the lower section, the lower joint of your ring finger on each hand. The rest of your fingers are still long and the palms are semi-open, shall we say. This is Vishuddha Mudra. It's supposed to connect us with a sense of spaciousness, which is what the throat chakra requires. Spaciousness, no restrictions in the throat. So we're going to use this mudra to enhance our final relaxation meditation. All right, so sitting comfortably, place your hands in Vishuddha Mudra, thumbs touching the lower joint of the ring finger on each hand. And just let your hands, backs of your hands, rest on your thighs. Sit all the way back into the support of the chair and close your eyes. So the element associated with Vishuddha is sound, the ether element, right? Sound needs space. So as you inhale, think about the spaciousness of your breath. Think about the space required for your breath to travel. First it swirls through the nasal passages. You feel it wandering down the throat, filling your lungs, expanding through the belly as you engage the diaphragm with every breath in. Now as you exhale, just visualize your breath taking up space within the atmosphere as it leaves your body, as it leaves your nose, leaves your mouth. Kind of visualize like when it's a really cold day and you exhale, you can see your breath. Think about the physical space of your breath, both inside the body and outside. Let yourself be mesmerized by the imagery, mesmerized by the magic of your breath. We'll take 2 more breaths. If your mind has wandered, bring your focus back to your breath for these next 2 breaths. See the swirling smoke as you exhale. Feel the space in your body as you inhale. The space within becomes the space without. Now release Vishuddha Mudra and just relax the hands. Let your hands rest heavily on your thighs. Take a couple of breaths now, relaxing the jaw, the throat, the back of the neck. shoulders, rib cage, arms, hands, hips, thighs, lower legs and feet. With your next breath in, sweep your arms up. And hands together overhead, and as you exhale, let your hands float down, palm pressing to palm. Taking a moment to be grateful. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be loved. And may all beings be at peace. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.